My name is Sabimbola Balogun. I'm a lawyer, now an entrepreneur. I'm a mom of two and I'm married to Olagoki. I love nature. I'm the head of operations, So Fresh Neighborhood Market.
I'm Olagoki Balogun, founder of So Fresh Neighborhood Market. I'm a biochemist by training. Yeah, I've had varied experiences from different sectors of the industry. Currently, I run and work at So Fresh. So Fresh idea was born probably about 10 years ago. It was basically an idea that came to me as a result of going with my mom to the market. And when I grew up, I thought there was always a better way of shopping, especially for fresh produce, to keep it in a hygienic, conducive environment. So I had the idea and I kept it. So when I got married, I shared it with my wife. She very much liked the idea, and then together we started working on it. And that was how the idea was born. So it was meant to be a departure from our traditional way of shopping, and also to make healthy food easily accessible to every Nigerian.
Okay, getting a location for the store was part of the challenge. It was a major challenge. We kept looking around for where to be our store. Then we thought about the power situation in the country, because we know to run a fresh fruit store, we must be on light 24/7. But we looked beyond all of those challenges and we gave the idea a shot, and it is what it is today.
Okay, so I think another challenge we faced was getting suppliers for fresh produce. The kind of fresh produce we wanted. It was a challenge at first getting suppliers, but over time we were able to overcome that. And yeah, well, for the power situation, there was really nothing much to manage about it. We just had to rely on generator and factor all the attendant cost, and but as much as possible not transfer everything to the consumers. So for the power, there's really nothing much to do other than to make sure that there's always the gen is always on. And for the suppliers, we had to do a lot of research, find suitable farmers that could give us a ready supply of what we needed, and we also had to rely on the local market. And eventually we were able to, over time working with the business, we were able to discover reliable suppliers, both wholesalers and farmers. The one thing nobody told us was going to be is that the business is very tough in Nigeria. It's like climbing against gravity. It's like every force pulls you down when you try to run a business in Nigeria. But with persistence and focus, keep going. I think for the GMO, since close to 80 to 85% of our produce are sourced locally, and for some of the farmers, we know where the farm is, we know how they source their seedlings and stuff, so we can control that aspect. For the imported produce that we sell, since we also buy from importers, we can only rely on maybe the labelings on the package, but for the most part, majority of our source is local, so it's mostly homegrown organic produce.
The experience has been a mixture of pain and gain. So it's been tough, but yet rewarding, because when we started learning through the business, we would lose a lot of produce. We wouldn't know how to manage them and stuff like that. So initially the idea was to sell fresh produce. So as the demand grew, customers started asking for freshly squeezed juices, smoothies, salads, and all of those. So the business grew in that area, and we were able to minimize the quantity of our wastages and all. And recently we also into the creative aspects of fruit arts and designing it, fruit trees, fruit bouquets, fruit platters. So we have diversified such that we really do not record a lot of waste, and keeping those stuffs fresh, restocking them every, more frequently, it's a lot of work. So.